Tonight we delve into the captivating story of a woman whose name has echoed through the ages, Queen Jezebel. From her enigmatic birth to her controversial reign and tragic demise, join us as we unravel the mysteries surrounding one of history's most infamous figures. Our journey begins in the ancient city of Tyre, where Jezebel, the king of Tyre, and his wife Queen Dido welcomed a daughter into their royal family. Little did they know that this child, named Jezebel, would grow up to become a pivotal figure in the tumultuous history of Israel. Raised amidst the opulence of Phoenician royalty, Jezebel's early years were shrouded in luxury and privilege. Her education in politics, culture, and religion laid the groundwork for her future ambitions. As Jezebel blossomed into a young woman, alliances were forged through strategic marriages. It was during this time that she caught the eye of Ahab, the king of Israel, a union that would change the course of history. The marriage between Jezebel and Ahab was not just a union of hearts but a merging of kingdoms. With her Phoenician heritage and Ahab's position as king, Jezebel seized the opportunity to promote her beliefs and influence within Israel. Queen Jezebel wasted no time in asserting her authority. She introduced the worship of Baal, a controversial move that divided the nation and drew the ire of the prophets of Yahweh. Under Jezebel's guidance, temples to Baal were erected, and the prophets of Yahweh were persecuted. Her unwavering devotion to Baal and suppression of dissenting voices marked a tumultuous era in Israel's history. Amidst growing tensions, a lone voice emerged to confront Jezebel's influence, the prophet Elijah. Their clash on Mount Carmel became legendary, as Elijah challenged the prophets of Baal to a test of divine power. In a dramatic showdown witnessed by the nation, Elijah's faith in Yahweh was vindicated as fire descended from heaven, consuming his sacrifice. Jezebel's grip on power faltered in the face of this miraculous display. Furious at the humiliation on Mount Carmel, Jezebel unleashed her wrath on Elijah, vowing to take his life. This confrontation marked a turning point in Jezebel's reign, as her determination to eradicate opposition grew stronger. Despite Jezebel's threats, Elijah continued to challenge her authority, prophesying the downfall of her dynasty and the consequences of her actions. As tensions escalated, political intrigue and betrayal seethed within the royal court. Jezebel's own son, Jehu, rose to power and orchestrated a coup that led to her downfall. In a dramatic twist of fate, Jezebel met her end in a violent confrontation, fulfilling Elijah's prophecy and bringing an end to her controversial reign. The legacy of Queen Jezebel remains a topic of debate and fascination. Was she a power-hungry manipulator or a victim of political circumstances? Her story continues to captivate historians, theologians, and storytellers alike. Join us as we dive deeper into the life and legacy of Queen Jezebel, exploring the key moments that shaped her rise and fall. Jezebel's upbringing in the royal court of Tyre played a significant role in shaping her worldview. Surrounded by the opulence of Phoenician culture and the religious practices of Baal worship, she developed a strong affinity for her heritage. Her parents, King Jezebel and Queen Dido, instilled in her a sense of ambition and determination, traits that would define her reign as Queen of Israel. When King Ahab of Israel sought a wife from a foreign land, Jezebel saw an opportunity to expand her influence beyond Tyre. The marriage proposal between Ahab and Jezebel marked the beginning of a tumultuous partnership. Their union was met with both hope and apprehension among the people of Israel. While some saw it as a strategic alliance, others feared the consequences of introducing foreign customs and beliefs into their kingdom. One of the defining aspects of Jezebel's reign was her promotion of Baal worship. She established temples dedicated to Baal and encouraged the Israelites to embrace this new faith. This shift in religious practices sparked outrage among the prophets of Yahweh, who saw Baal worship as a direct affront to their beliefs. The ensuing conflict laid the groundwork for the epic showdown on Mount Carmel. The confrontation between Elijah and the prophets of Baal on Mount Carmel was a pivotal moment in Jezebel's reign. It was a test of faith and divine power that would determine the course of Israel's spiritual landscape. As the prophets of Baal called upon their God to send fire, Elijah stood firm in his conviction that Yahweh would reveal his glory. The dramatic events that unfolded showcased the power of faith and the consequences of straying from Yahweh. Following the events on Mount Carmel, Jezebel's anger boiled over. She vowed to eliminate Elijah and anyone who stood in her way, setting off a chain of events that would lead to her downfall. Her determination to maintain control and suppress dissenting voices ultimately sealed her fate. As tensions escalated, Jezebel's reign became increasingly marked by political intrigue and ruthless tactics to maintain power. Despite Jezebel's efforts to silence him, Elijah continued to prophesy against her, warning of dire consequences for her actions. His words resonated throughout the kingdom, stirring whispers of rebellion and divine retribution. The prophet's warnings were not taken lightly, especially as internal dissent and external threats loomed over the kingdom. Jezebel's grip on power began to unravel as conspiracies brewed within her own court. Among those who plotted against Jezebel was her own son, Jehu. Ambitious and driven by a desire for change, Jehu saw an opportunity to seize the throne and rid Israel of Jezebel's influence. With the support of discontented factions and the backing of influential figures, Jehu orchestrated a coup that would shake the foundations of the kingdom. The coup, led by Jehu, unfolded swiftly, catching Jezebel off guard. As chaos engulfed the royal court, Jezebel's fate was sealed in a violent confrontation. In a final act of defiance, Jezebel faced Jehu with unwavering resolve, refusing to back down even in the face of imminent danger. The tragic end of Queen Jezebel marked the conclusion of a tumultuous chapter in Israel's history. Her legacy, both as a powerful queen and a controversial figure, continues to be debated and analyzed by historians and theologians. As we reflect on the rise and fall of Queen Jezebel, her story serves as a cautionary tale of ambition, power, and the consequences of unchecked authority. Historians and scholars have offered varying interpretations of Jezebel's character and legacy. Some view her as a ruthless ruler who prioritized her own ambitions above all else, while others see her as a victim of political circumstances and patriarchal narratives. Jezebel's story is a complex tapestry of power dynamics and religious fervor. Her influence on Israel's history cannot be overstated, and her legacy continues to be a subject of fascination and debate. In modern times, Jezebel's name has become synonymous with traits such as manipulation and deceit. References to her in literature, media, and popular culture often portray her as a cautionary figure. Whether viewed as a villain or a victim, Queen Jezebel's impact on history remains indelible, reminding us of the complexities inherent in leadership and the enduring legacy of those who wield power. Join us next time as we uncover more mysteries and explore the fascinating tales of the Bible's enigmatic figures. Until then, good night.